Welcome back. Here we would consider some field reporting for the teacher, i.e. the score sheet and the analytics. For the reporting to work, you should have some assessment already filled out, and you should have the compute scores button clicked for the scores to be computed. Once that is done at the assessment, you then move to reporting. If you have not already done this, you can watch my short video on the assessment filling to be able to do this. We go to reporting and we have the score sheet here and the analysis here. You click on the score sheet, which opens up the score sheet for us. So this is a long table, so we need to scroll through with this. Now this gives you an overview of the score obtained by the student in that period. You can actually select which period you want by changing it from here. So if you change it from here, it is going to switch to the period that you want. Now from the score sheet, you have information like the various category scores obtained and the exam score and the total, the grade, the ranking is also here, and the remark for each student is on this column. For example, you can click on the rank header to rearrange the student based on ranking, or you can click on this to rearrange the student based on the total score. So by clicking on the header, you can actually sort the student out based on which header that you click on. So this is the score sheet, and it's basically an overview of all the scores obtained. We'll close it and look at the analytics part of it. Now from the analytics part, you can go to config to open the chart creation dialog. Now in here there are about 4 information which we can use to create our chart. So for example, if you want to look at the statistics for the period, we can do this with a table and then select our period. So this is going to give us a summary statistics of scores over the period. So for example, it gives you the minimum score for each term, the Q1, that is the quartile range, the median score, and then the Q3, also the maximum score. The mean score is also here, and then the modal score is there. So for each term or for each period, you have this information. So that is the period statistics. And we can view these same statistics, but in a box plot, if that makes more sense to you. This creates a box plot for you, and then you can compare general performance over the 3 periods, and you see that they are more or less very similar performance, and we will say that the spread is a bit more wider in term 3 here and term 1, and we have a bit more closer in here. So that is for the period statistics. You can come back here, and this time let's look at student performance in a line chart over there. So I'll take the last one out because there is no data. And then down here you can select the students that you want to compare their performance, or you want to view their performance. I'll select the first 3 students, and that should create a chart for you. Now this doesn't look good if you view it this way, but you can For example, rotate your screen and then we see how this will look like. I'll try to see if I can easily rotate my screen. But basically, once you do that from your phone, the graph will appear nicely for you to see from your phone. So I rotate it back to normal, and it's a bit weird when you look at it this way. So similarly, you can look at things like student ranking in a table form. So here you have student ranking, but this time it considers the student performance over the selected period. So first, second, and third term, it merges everything and gives you the ranking for your students as a teacher. Then finally, we have the grade summary, which we can get it in different types of charts. So we use the pie chart for this, or the donut chart. So this gives us the distribution of grades. So the grade 1 is close to 40%, grade 2 is 35%, the other grades will all show. For first term, second term, you have a similar distribution here, and third term also distribution here. We can view this in also table form if that makes more sense, or even there are other forms of charts here. Let's see how the table looks like. So for first term, second, third term, we have the grade, so this is the table form. So grade 1, grade 2 distribution, grade 3 distribution, grade 4 distribution. So this is the analytics to help you analyze the performance of your students in different forms as a teacher. That is all. Thank you for the lesson, and see you in the subsequent lessons. Bye.